kind of a hot day for black, but that's what we wear. I'd like to begin by saying how gratifying it is for us to be part of such an active community of individuals and groups committed to promoting peace. That we're very proud of the city of Edmonton in taking a role in supporting and celebrating the important work of ensuring a peaceful society. I'll tell you a little bit about Women in Black and our background. Women in Black began in Jerusalem in 1988 when Jewish and Palestinian women came together to call for an end of the occupation in the West Bank and Gaza. Since then, Women in Black groups have formed around the world. They focus on different issues according to the location, but we're all collected by a common desire to find peaceful ways of resolving conflict. Our group in Edmonton began in 2001 as a response to the invasion of Afghanistan by the USA. And this is our 11th year now of standing, and we continue to stand in the belief that we can have a world without wars, but also with a broader mandate of calling for an end to violence of all kinds, including domestic violence, human trafficking, bullying, sexual assault, and all kinds of violence. When I say we stand, I'm referring to our core activity, which is holding vigils, silent vigils, on a regular basis. We stand in silent vigil to draw attention to the importance of peace in the world and to create a peaceful, peace-loving, and peace-promoting presence. Some of you may have seen us standing in front of the Old Strathcona Market. We stand on the first and third Saturdays of every month, and we're in front of the market from 10 until 11 o'clock. Anybody here who would like to stand with us, either as a member or just to come and stand with us for a short time to celebrate and promote peace, is very welcome to do so. We're part of a larger community of people committed to promoting peace, so we're involved through many different kinds of activities, such as distributing Mother's Day cards, which focus on the real message of Mother's Day, which is peace. Being involved in Remembrance Day with our Peace Doves, the Hiroshima commemoration, writing letters and putting out materials on various issues such as the use of depleted uranium, military expenditures, and also encouraging people to buy non-violent toys for Christmas. So we're quite active in a number of different ways. We're very fortunate because people who come along at the market put money in our basket that we have out front, and so we do get some considerable amounts of money in donations, and this money we donate either locally to causes that are associated with violence, such as family violence, or we send to Afghanistan for or other parts of the world for women and children's projects, and a lot of it goes to both local and international organizations to ameliorate the effects of violence. In some parts of the world, women in black face considerable hostility. They endure insults, people spit on them or throw things, sometimes their lives are endangered. In Edmonton, we're very fortunate not to have any of those kinds of challenges that women in black face elsewhere. In fact, we have many very strong supporters, and we're very grateful for that. But what we do encounter quite regularly, and I'm sure many of you have experienced the same thing, is a commonly held view that peace is not possible to achieve, and that we're naive to think that we can ever have peace in the world, or a world without war or violence. We hear from people that war and conflict have always been part of human societies, and therefore always will be. That we cannot have peace without having war, that war somehow creates peace. So we hear these kinds of comments as people go by saying, well, good luck, we'll never have peace, etc. So I was struck by a comment made by Romeo Dallaire when he spoke in Edmonton a few years ago. And he said that cynicism is immoral. And I think that to the extent that it prevents us from believing in peace and pursuing peace, this is true. That cynicism, when it comes to peace, really is immoral. So the struggle then, as we strive to create a peaceful world, is against disbelief, cynicism, and apathy, and for a belief that peace is possible. So in Women in Black, we believe with all our hearts that peace and non-violence can prevail, that it begins with each one of us choosing peace, and that together we can build peace in the world. A couple of quotes, one from Arun Gandhi, grandson of Mohandas Gandhi, who said, "Peace begins in our hearts, and only then can pervade all aspects of human society." So I would say that's really our mantra in Women in Black. And finally, this is a poem from the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, that we have on the back of our brochure. We do have some here to hand out. And he said, "If there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nations. If there is to be peace in the nations, there must be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in the cities, there must be peace among neighbors. If there is to be peace among neighbors, there must be peace in the home. If there is to be peace in the home, there must be peace in the heart." Thank you.